La bobo. Macaroni, spaghetti, meatballs.
Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Welcome to Managersim episode 59, if I can remember that. 59 episodes, wow. And this could potentially be the final episode of the Managersim series. I will go into that towards the end of this episode. But here, as you can see, is what the league table looks like when the league has now started in this season 3 of the Augsburg campaign. And we actually had a very decent start. We were actually top of the table after just 2 games. But we did play 2 of the AI computer sides. That's probably why we did so well. But if you can remember from last season, I think we only scored some like 20 goals in the whole season. We've already scored 8 this season. So there has been substantial improvements to my side, which is good to see. If you look on the right hand side, you can see that we've even got a top scorer at the moment, Konstantinou, our Greek international, we've now moved as a striker instead of a midfielder, and he's actually liking it. He's got some really good stats there, so you can see why he is kind of moved into attack. My side is a lot stronger than it used to be. I've got good feeling that we might have quite a decent season. I think we're going to only finish still mid-table, but I'm making some logical improvements to the side. We've got a bit of a stamina problem at the moment though, hence you can see a lot of the staminas where my mouse is at the moment are in the 80s and 90s, but we've actually just played a league game. But overall I think the side is looking pretty decent for this season, so it'll be interesting to see how they're getting on. If we go to the league table now, you can see that Harmby are currently top of the table with 12 points. They're currently unbeaten. Harmby managed by Burnham. Could this be Burnham's comeback season? We'll wait and see. Kalmar are currently second. The last league game they beat us 1-0, which is substantial improvement for us at Augsburg because we normally get beaten 3-4, 5-0 by them. We do know that Fritz is not paying as much attention on Kalmar for various reasons. Yeah, he was on earlier today though. So Harmby top of the table, Kalmar and then VF are second and third. Malmo having a good start, fourth. We're having a good start in fifth. But I see that 5th place being pretty full, so I think we're going to drop down to 7th, 8th or 9th by the mid-season because we'll be facing other good human sides. If you can remember, we've lost Andre, who was the manager of I think he was the manager of Amstrad. Amstrad? No, not that computer firm. Halmstad. He came back and he's now the manager of Djurgården, so that's probably a good move because they are an established side, and he's also had a pretty decent start. Actually, he's unbeaten. Actually, 1 win, 3 drawn games. Augsburg, we won the Toto Cup with Malmo. Malmo won it again, which means we're both now going to be in the UEFA Cup. We're both going to be entering the UEFA Cup in I think it's the first round. Yeah. With VF, Hammarby, and so quite a few good sides. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Swedish sides are in the first round of the UEFA Cup, and then of course you've still got the 2 main Swedish sides of Örebro and Kalmar in the Champions League. This is round 1 though, so the group stages haven't been decided yet because they've only got up to qualifying 2 at the moment, so there will be qualifying 3, sorry. So this won't happen for the time being, and that's generally what the table looks like. I have delayed doing episodes because basically not much has happened recently. We've had a couple of players coming into various sides and players leaving as always, but one of the main reasons of this episode being episode 59 and me saying it could be potentially a final is basically the lack of feedback I'm getting now. I've had no real feedback in game for a very long time now, so I've got a feeling everyone is kind of not really bothered about the Swedish league anymore. Everyone's coming in checking on our side, which is great for the game. But the whole point of the series as it went on was the community aspect of the series, and I don't feel like the community is really here much anymore. There's one or two of us who are coming in with some comments about stuff, which is really grateful. I'm grateful for anyone watching this, obviously. But I just got, my gut feeling is that I think we've kind of reached the natural end to the series. The whole future about Managersim is still up in the air. Burnham has still got a lot of good plans, potential plans, and if we do have a new game world, brand new game world, with everyone moving to a certain league maybe, or the same league, and over 20 odd managers as well, then I might bring back the Managersim series in a different game world, in a different way of presenting. I've done 59 episodes of this series, and each one I've done to my best ability. I've done my best. I tried to encourage people to come and play, and a lot of people have watched it. Have watched the episodes on my YouTube channel, but I've also, another reason why I'm thinking this could be the last episode is that I've noticed the dip of views in my YouTube channel of the Manager Sims. Normally I was averaging between 12 to 15 views on my channel of these episodes, and people coming back looking and seeing what I've been doing, stuff like that. The last episode got 5 views, and I think 2 of those views were me just checking things were going all right on the screen. So yeah, so I'm kind of thinking now that it's come to a natural end. I might do some specials in this Managersim series. This is 59. There could well be a 60, 61, but I think they're going to be not so frequent. They could be just, say, once every 2 weeks or something like that. Or if something significantly happen, if people want to see how my team gets on in the future, then obviously I'll come back and do an episode and tell you what the league table looks like after 20 games, or how an international campaign's got on for everyone. But I feel the time of doing frequent updates every 2-3 days has naturally come to an end now. 59 episodes, it's been an amazing ride. I'm so grateful for everyone watching all these episodes and all the positive comments, the community we had in here, which was really good. Again, now I feel that community has died off a bit. Everyone's got their own lives, obviously. I've got my own as well. And everyone's doing various other things in their lives and paying less attention on their team, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, we had it good, didn't we? And it was been great fun. The Donut Cup went well. Well, started off badly, then went well. And I'm kind of feeling that, again, unless this is kind of like the end of the regular updates, but it won't be the end of the series, because I'm kind of thinking now that we will come back and do some specials of how the season's getting on. Again, if we reach certain points, then I'll come and do a little sort of like 10-minute special or stuff like that. But again, I think this is probably the end of the actual regular series. Other things are going on in my life now that I need to concentrate on, and I still love Managersim. Obviously, it's a great game. But I feel I need to put my time elsewhere than doing regular episodes. But again, if people, I would love feedback. Feedback to me is very important. So obviously I want to know what you guys think about this. Am I right in saying that I feel that the community aspect of this Swedish league has died down a bit? People are not looking forward to, or not, coming to watch these episodes as much as they used to. Again, real life changes that. People have got other things going on, and again, I fully understand that. I've got my own life and I'm getting on with things as well. But we've had a good ride. We've had a very good ride. A big thank you to all you guys who are managing these clubs in the Swedish league. Please stay with your clubs. We still want to make this league quite competitive, even if I'm not be doing regular episodes anymore. I still want to see all of us try to get top of the Swedish league, try to even get a Champions League final. That's probably the aim for one of you guys now. Try to beat the dominance of Milan, and just have fun. That's the whole point of Managersim, is have fun. But again, I feel like during these regular checks of the Sim series, Managersim series has come to a natural end for me anyway. But if we do start a new game world, a new side, new everything, then it's a good chance the Sim series will come back on my YouTube channel, and we'll start from fresh. So I would say goodbye for this Managersim Swedish episode series, but we will come back and do some specials like they always do on TV. When a series naturally ends, they come back with a Christmas special or New Year's Eve special. We'll come back for some specials or certain things going on during this season. But again, I feel like the actual frequent series that I used to do 2 episodes a week or even 3 episodes a week has naturally come to an end now. And 59 episodes, most episodes went longer than 15 minutes per episode, so that's a lot of work. But it's all for a great cause, because we love this game so much, and we hope it still stays in the future. So that's it for me. So it is farewell for the series, but it's not a final farewell, because we will come back and do some specials. Obviously when I do some specials, I'll put it in the Facebook group, but again, I think it's naturally come to an end, this regular series, and due to people doing various things now, lack of community feedback, and also lack of views in the YouTube channel, I think is a clear indication that I think people have moved on to other things again, which is perfectly understandable. But anyway, this is Donut Donny signing off on this series. It's been great fun. I hope people have enjoyed it. Burnham, I will always try to promote the game as much as I can in my own way, and let's just see what happens in the future. If we have a new game world, then there's a good chance I might bring the series back in a different way. So that's farewell for me for now, and goodbye everyone. Thank you.